everyone. How are we all? Good evening or morn after eve, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're having a good one. And yeah, we again with the six portals. I swear all these puzzles are starting to merge in my brain. I, c- I can't remember beyond the last puzzle I did. I'm like, right, where was I with this one? Takes a little while. Takes a little while to get back into things. But I think I can just about recall what I was doing. But before we get into that, I'm going to just say some hellos. We've got a lot of people here. So we've got Philip and SS. You're both here. Hello to you. We've also got Dexter. Hello, Dexter. Claire, you're back. Welcome back, Claire. I'm so glad you had a lovely holiday with your daughter. That sounds brilliant, cruising. Oh, I've been on a couple of cruises. I think they're really, really nice trips to go on. Um, Galindo, hello, hello. We've got, who else have we got? Nance is here. Hi, Nance. Hi, Sue. Kathy's here. Hello, Kathy. Oh my gosh, this thing keeps jumping around. Stop jumping around. Clark's here. Hello, Clark. Um, where, where else? Who else? Who else? I'm reading about cruises and places you've been. Hello, Sam. And Sybil's here. Hello to Sybil. Soul Empress, how to you? Been sorting six portals for about 2 hours 45 minutes. At least I think I've gotten all the edge pieces for now. Good. Well, at least you're getting through it. At least you're getting through it. I'm coming along well with this bag. I can't believe how quickly it's going. This thing. It's very frustrating. Right, I really hope I haven't missed anyone. Hi, Angela, and hello, Matt. Getting on a plane soon. You're always jetting off somewhere, Matt. Hello, Bam. How are you? And Susie's here as well. So, and we've got lots in this evening. This is brilliant. Hi, Sandra and Julie. And I think I've got everyone. But if I have missed anyone, I do apologise. That thing has a tendency to jump around. Just does whatever it wants. All right. Okay. So what I've got in front of me here is the green portal. So I'll show you the poster. This is the Six Portals puzzle. Uh, by Ravensburger, 7,000 pieces with artwork from the lovely Rose Carr, who I don't think will make it into the chat today. She sent me a message earlier and said she doesn't think she'll make it, but that is fine. I said to her, totally understand, totally understand. I know you're busy. So, but I mean, she might. She surprises me sometimes, so we shall see. Anyway, this is bag A of the six portals. So we have three portals in this one bag. I've done most of the middle portal, and they're on boards underneath these two, in case I find pieces that I need to gap fill with. The top is mostly there, but the bottom half is still a little gappy, so I may or may not find a few pieces. Did last week manage to find a few, but I'm really coming along with this green portal now, so I think probably most of the yellow portal gap fillers will be found in the red pieces now, which are just still in a jumble in the box. As for the green portal, this is where I'm at so far. What I've done is I've split it in half. So that's the bottom of the portal, and this is the top of the portal. So the bottom actually, in contrast to the yellow portal, the bottom came together really well. Like a lot of this came together just last week. I think I did the flowers the week before, but then all that just came together really nicely. I felt like there was a more accurate sort that had occurred with this one. So I just felt like I could find the pieces. I had most of the pieces I needed to work with. I've got a few leftovers. But the sky, I kind of left. I did the things in the sky and I did a little patch of blue, but I left the sky for the most part because it's not got as much going on color wise, I would say, as the yellow sky. So there's a lot of grey, quite a bit of white, So I've avoided that, and I'm going to come back to the sky. I do have a pile here that I've pulled out of the sky pieces that are like quite white. So I'm hopeful I can maybe. There's a white bit coming out sort of around the bottom of that balloon, and there's quite a white bit behind that butterfly. So I'm hoping I can maybe get a few of those together. But before I do that, I'm going to just move. Next. Just move those off there. Before I do that, I am going to tackle these pieces, which I have done a wee bit of a sort on. And these are the border around the edge of the portal, of which it's like a very, very light green at the top, and it gets just slightly darker, kind of becomes a medium green, and at the bottom it's quite dark. So what I have done is I've taken my tray of border pieces and I've separated them by mostly colour. So these are the very light ones that go at the top. These are the ones that are more in the middle. These ones have some of the red portal, I think. No, not the red one. Sorry, that doesn't make any sense because it's not on that side. That'll be the yellow portal. At some stage, as you go down the yellow portal, it does start to go just kind of a little bit orange. So anyway, it's a bit of a transition, these pieces, between the yellow and the green. And similarly, these have some blue portal, which is actually the next bag. So these are down the middle pieces, and you can kind of tell actually they've got a slightly different shape about them, which I'll talk about. These, I'm not sure why I separated those. I think they're just very dark, but I think I should have probably. I ended up kind of using this for the really dark pieces, so I'll pop those in there. This is um transition pieces where there's quite a lot of whatever it is it's transitioning into, whether it's sky or rocks or something. So there's some transition pieces that are quite obvious, but I'm not sure. I really needed to separate those. I don't know. I'm sure they'll find their way in somehow. And these are the more dark ones at the bottom. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to start with the outside of the portal, and I'm going to start at the top. For some reason, the brighter colours, they just stand out to me more. I've also got that balloon, which I should be able to attach to the top edge as well. So that'll be good, I think, to start things off there. So that's what I'm going to do. And we shall see what everybody's saying in the chat. Going home from spending Thanksgiving, and you've got a puppy. Tell us about the puppy. Tell us about the puppy. Oh, hello, Casper Puzzles. How are you doing? And Winter's here as well. Hi, Winter. Finished sorting, ready to build. Yes. That is brilliant. Congrats on the new addition. What kind of puppy? Yeah, tell us all about the puppy, Matt. Uh, I was looking at the schedule and I was noticing that Seattle Seahawks was playing tomorrow in Seattle. I'm sure Matt will be watching that. That was the hardest part for me, the first section, the sky in the green portal. Did you do the green portal first? Yeah, the sky in the green one is definitely there's less going on than in the yellow one, I feel. So that's why I kind of left it. But I found that the landscape bit all came together really fast, so it was kind of the opposite to the yellow one in a way. How exciting to have a new puppy! It's Havanese. She was not in a good situation. Couldn't leave her like that. I won't be attending the game tomorrow. We'll watch from home. Need to recover from my trip. I'm glad you're able to rescue her and that you have a new puppy. Yeah, yeah, that is nice. I mean, it's a shame, isn't it? It's hard when you see an animal in, in a not the greatest situation and you just want to help, don't you? Adorable. What's her name? Oh, yeah, have you decided on a name? Claudia, hi! Managed to catch a live. Hello. How are you? It's been a while, hasn't it? Wait, you've just been to New Zealand, right? Are you back? Oh, you're gonna have to tell us all about that. Evening, Bergdis. How you doing? Sam, so glad you're here again. What are you doing today? Or what have you done today? On my way home from New Zealand, south to the North Island. Have some minutes before we arrive. Oh, okay. Sorry, on my way from the New Zealand south to the North Island. Right, not on my way home. I read that wrong. Okay, so you're still on your trip. You're just in transit. Not sure on the name yet. Susie Cream Cheese is one. Also Millie, short for Marillion. Or Dynamo. Oh, I like Marillion. I do. No, I did the Sky in the Green Portal last. Took me a long time. Right, okay. But was the Green Portal your first portal that you worked on, or did you start with a different portal? But yeah, I know I'm a little bit reluctant to get to the Sky. I'm going to try and do the border bit first. Sam may not be here for much longer, is struggling to keep my eyes open, so think I hear an early night calling. What are you working on? Oh, you're tired, Sam. You had a busy day. Um, Sweet puzzle dreams. Hello, concerning blue. How you doing? Susie Cream Cheese gets my vote. I like Millie. Working on Ravensburger 1000, Ladybug Lane. It deserves a reward for having one of the best images for the edges. Oh, okay. I like Marillion too. Yay! Fellow Marillion fan. I like the name Millie. Yes, 12 more days to go. It's marvellous. Might spam Discord with some pics later on. Oh, please do. Please do. Right, I am going to start on this. I'm going to shuffle my chair over a bit. I'll be slightly to one side because I need to get to this portal to work on the top and try and put this edge together. So, do you know what I thought would be really cool? And I should I should maybe be reluctant to say this because usually usually what starts off as a random thought ends up kind of happening. Um, you got me thinking, Claire, with your cruise talk, and you as well with your travel, cat Claudia. It'd be kind of cool to do like a puzzle camp on a cruise. How wicked would that be? A cruise puzzle camp. I have actually heard of puzzling cruises. I think they actually are a thing now. Um, I don't know who organizes them, whether it's just kind of some random puzzlers that just do it on any particular cruise, or if the cruise people like hire them to do it. I don't know. I don't really know how it works, but I just love that idea. I think that I think that sounds awesome. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? It'd have to be a have to be a world cruise, so people can hop on and off whenever he gets to them. Oh, I just think that sounds great. I do like cruises. I've been, as I say, I've been on two, and they were both really lovely. I suppose it's fine as long as you don't mind boats and being on them. Nope, no, not got that one. There's something about the lighter colours that stand out to me more. I don't really know why particularly, just they just do. They just do. There was a piece in here that had a lot of balloon in. Very obvious balloon piece. And I'm trying to find it now. So I'm just flipping the pieces. And see if I can try and find it. Some of the pieces in this. There it is. There. And there's a couple of the transitions between this portal and the next one, which is blue, which goes into the next section. Is that? And a lot of these transition with the sky. So, I'm hopeful that that might help me with the sky when the time comes to tackle it. Does that go there? Yes, it does. Uh, right. Puzzle Camp Cruise, you say? I'm listening. You could have all the different puzzle games going on. Top idea. I know. Cruise ships have conference rooms. Would be perfect for puzzles. I know. I know. See, yeah, I really think this could be a thing. Puzzle cruise. Well, as someone who gets seasick in a rowing boat, puzzle cruise would be a hard no from me. Oh no! Oh, that's a shame. I'm all aboard this side. Nice. Nice, SS. Well, I just thought I'd float the idea. How many cruise puzzle puns can we come up with? Well, I probably couldn't afford it, but it sounds awesome. Go for it. Yeah, it does sound expensive, doesn't it? I have no idea how it would work or how much it would cost. That would be a bit. I suppose it would be a bit crazy. Cute. We do that for the board game Agricola with Dad. Is that how you say it? With Dad, Sis, and the group. A smaller one though, but we hire the conference room. What you go on a cruise? That sounds fun. Oh, I'm jealous that she gets to live in New Zealand. It's such a great place to be. Which part of New Zealand is she? Oh, who gets to live in New Zealand? Um, I'm not sure who mentioned who there. I know Donna Louise lives in New Zealand. Uh, hello Anna, how you doing? I get seasick on a rowing boat too. The huge cruise ships are better. Yeah, to be honest, you barely because they're so huge. Cruise ships are. I mean, I'm not saying you don't. It never happens, but they're so big, and they've obviously got all the tech to stabilize and things like that, so you barely feel any kind of wobbliness. A cruise puzzle would be a hard no from me as well. Oh, okay. So we've got a few cruise puzzlers, but maybe not everyone. I don't do boats. Yeah, I don't do boats idea, but cruises are heavier, so you don't feel the shift of the water moving. Yeah, there's one off Florida. What, a cruise ship? Or like a cruise that does it leave from there? Took my first cruise back in March and I was sick for 7 of the 8 days. Oh, what, from seasickness or some other thing? My poor kiddos having to go and get my ginger ale and snacks from the Lido deck, everyone. Oh, what a shame. Was that because of seasickness? Or was that something else? Because I mean, If you catch a bug on a cruise ship, it's a bit grim. I'm now on a ferry and slightly sad I left my little puzzles in the car. Puzzling on water is fun as long as the sea stays calm, I guess. I mean, so one of the cruises I went on was a Mediterranean cruise, and when we went, the worst it got was when it was going through the Straits of Gibraltar, and I felt it then, and that's it, literally, for the entire trip. I didn't really feel it at all, and I mean they can be a bit choppy, I think, but again, you don't feel the movement as much on the big cruise ships. But I guess it's an idea, I guess. We don't have to do it. There we go. So I'm getting the balloon pieces in. They're kind of obvious where the balloon is in the background. And that one, it's bugging me. Where's that piece? Uh, they've got. It's also got these little lines on the second gap. Um, so that hopefully will help figure out where I'm at. There's another one with the lines, and there's another one. Ah, no, that goes there. And that goes there. I'm struggling to figure out how that one fits in. I think it must go around here somewhere. Uh, there we go. Yeah, I think it must go that side. There we go. That's that top one. And oh, I can't see how to attach that. Hmm. Yet. That's the that's the appropriate word. Yet. I will figure it out though. Does that go there? Yes. So I know the shape at least, or mostly. Mm, any others? Oh, wait, there's one. Well, that attaches at least. And looks a bit grayer in the background, the sky. It's definitely not as obvious, the sky in this portal. That one, that goes there. Um, Jonathan Clough does them. So sorry, Jonathan Clough does puzzle cruises from Florida. Who's Jonathan Clough? I don't know who he is. A very mini 2.5 day one on a smaller boat, yes. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's fun. Just finished watching a film and now I'm back on the downtown 6K. Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting that you're doing that puzzle. I'm looking forward to starting it. Where's the Caribbean? Yeah. I've been on a Caribbean cruise. It was lovely. It was really lovely. Yes, from seasickness. Ah, okay. That's a real shame. Vicky, are you watching the new season of Stranger Things? Yep. We've watched all there is to watch. So the kids and I binge watched it. Um, whatever day it came out. Friday? Was it Friday? I'm trying to think. What's the date today? 29th. So it was Thursday. Thursday, I think it came out. Yeah, we we got a KFC in because they're doing like a Stranger Things special meal deal thing. So we all got a KFC and we watched all of the ones that have come out. So now we've got to wait till Christmas Eve for the rest of them. But we love it. We absolutely love it. Are you watching it, Cara? We love a Vicky idea. Write it down, Vicky. I will. I will. My brother was convinced about the size of the ship and it would be stable. 3 out of 5 of the family puked for days from the movement, including him. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Well, maybe if you're not a boat person, then perhaps not. I just had that one day where I felt it in that particular bit of the sea, but the rest was fine. Clark, I've cruised about 14 weeks of my life, mostly a week long. Yeah, I remember you saying you've been on cruises. I was on one of the Carnival's smaller ships and cruised out of Virginia to the Bahamas, Turks, and the DR. I booked the cruise because one of the ports had my name in it. Oh, right. Did it? That's a lot of cruises. Some people are like serial cruisers. They spend more life at sea than they do at home. I used to know like people who I used to teach dancing to, they were like that. It was like, oh, we can't make the next 2 weeks. We're going off on another cruise. It was like, blimey, you're floating more than you're walking. Ooh, officially started on the second section. Even if I don't have phone buzz, just managed to put together Rose's signature. Yay! Good. Oh, it's so great that loads of people are working on this puzzle. I love it when lots of people are working on the same puzzle. The Anthem of the Seas Royal Caribbean was the ship I went on. It's big, so I didn't get sick as I would normally. Yeah, I mean, went with P&O and they were big. Like, the big one, the hotels on water. I've not done Royal Caribbean. Yeah. Oh, are you liking it, Cara? How many times have you left an idea? How many times have you left an idea you have put out to us during a stream? I can't think of any. Left an idea? You mean like not done it? Lol. So excited to get to the build. It really is. Hello, Ashley. You're lurking and cleaning. I'm glad you're here. My parents did a cruise last year. They felt it was too boring. So I don't know if I would agree. I would probably feel a bit trapped if it wasn't for puzzling. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it depends how many times it stops. Like, because you can go on cruises that stop somewhere different each day, and get off and have a wander around and see what there is to see. But yeah, it's oh no, that doesn't go there. It's an idea anyway. It's an idea. We can maybe revisit it. I mean, it's not like we don't already have a puzzle camp in the works. And it gets closer and closer with each passing day. It's kind of scary. I mean, exciting. Although it's kind of scary in the sense that I haven't started any sorting yet, but I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. Right, so I've slowed down already. Slowed down already. It's very swirly whirly, the pattern on these frames. So it's easy to get a little bit lost. Now then, I feel like I should have that bit. Can only see it. Ah, there it is. Found it. Not sure how close that butterfly is to the. Oh no, it's nowhere near. It's fine. It's fine. I'll move it down a bit out the way. Um, right. Does that go there? It does. Yes. So, I mean, I can still tell, if they're really bright in colour, the pieces, I can kind of still tell that I'm dealing with a bit from further up. And it seems to be more grey in the background on the top right as well. So I feel like that distinguishes like the background colour. So they're a bit more grey. Nope. Yeah, they do go together. I just had it in the wrong spot. I mean, this goes up there, but it's a bit easier to reach if I do it here. There we go. Shape helps. Using the shape of the pieces. Because, as I say, the pattern can be a bit confusing to the eye because it's very swirly-whirly. That goes there. And that goes there. Got my got my mic problem fixed. Gosh, that was annoying. I did my live stream on Thursday, and the mic was just crazy loud, like ridiculous loud, and it was picking up every last sound, and I could not understand it because I'd not changed any settings at all. And so I did a test live stream pretty much straight after the one I had on Thursday, because I knew it was just going to bug me until I figured it out, and fixed it. So yeah, I think I managed to fix it, but gosh, it was annoying. I'm hoping the sound's okay. Nobody said anything yet. Touch wood. um. So yeah, it was bizarre. It was bizarre. There was no real change to the settings. I think maybe an update or something had messed it up, or something along those lines. But it was literally picking up everything. We got some bonus puzzle ASMR because you could hear even like the puzzle pieces clicking and stuff, which is nice. But it was like you could hear my son with the hairdryer. You could hear him drying his hair. Which never happens. You don't hear background noise on it, which is one of the things I really like about it. So yeah, it was very bizarre, but I got it sorted, thankfully. That's a bit darker. Wait a minute. It goes there. And that. Has anybody started watching Christmas movies yet? I I watched the Muppet Christmas Carol the other day. I love that movie. I was chatting with the people on the test live stream. I think how many were in there? Maybe about five of you were in there. Thank you for that, by the way. SS, you were there, weren't you? And Ashley and Karen, I think, was there. Um, but yeah, I was chatting about the Muppet Christmas Carol. I love that movie. So good. Takes me back to my childhood. I used to have a soft toy of Kermit the Frog. And I don't know what happened to him. I wish I still had him. Can't put that one in. Where does that go? Ah, that goes there. There we go. It would be great if Puzzle Camp became an annual event. There's so many ideas out there already. It would be brilliant. 217 days to go. That's exciting. So if you sort every day before Puzzle Camp, you only have to sort 100 pieces a day. Is that all? That's actually a good way of thinking about it. I don't think you would get bored on Puzzle Camp Cruise. Too many people and puzzles to talk to get to know. And a puzzle or two, of course. Yeah. Too many people puzzlers. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Well, exactly. If it's a themed trip, if it's specific to that, you go to do that and then you maybe get off, go and see a few places and that's that. Like I won't let you get bored. There's dance floors on cruise ships too. I could teach you all to dance. You get a bit of everything really with me. Puzzles and dance teaching. I miss you, broken Mike. I know, I'm sorry, SS. You you loved the you loved the ASMR, didn't you? It was just that right, so what alerted people to it was the sound of the fan coming from my laptop. It was picking up the fan. And that has never happened. I just couldn't believe it. So then, of course, it was picking everything up. Like, me tapping my hand like this, it would pick that up. Swirly whirly. Lol. Yes, it is swirly whirly. Sounds good. Sound is perfect. Good. I'm glad. Thank you. Sound is perfect. No more hairdryer backgrounds. Oh no. People were pretending it was rain and feeling soothed. When Jasper started, must have thought it was a hurricane. I'm like, why aren't you getting blown away, Vicky? Sound is absolutely perfect. Sadly, YouTube decided to downgrade my streaming resolution, so I had to fix it. Well, so silly. Why did they do that? Why would you default to a worse resolution? I don't. I've never understood that. I was at work, so couldn't attend the mic test, but watched it earlier tonight. It was very low in the beginning, but then it was fine, and now it's fine. Yeah, I had to turn the gain up a bit because I did alter a setting on my laptop in my laptop's settings, and so I had to increase the gain a little on the microphone, but it seemed to be fine after I fixed that. Because I've noticed that it's not quite as loud. So yeah, it's good. I'm glad it worked. It just shows I've got to really keep an eye on these things because I don't find out it's happening until the actual stream starts, but can see the sound wave, so I'm just a bit more cautious now, make sure that it's looking normal, that I don't sound like I'm a monster roaring into the mic. Yeah, so it was a members only test, and I only intended to go on and just test the mic. But I ended up doing a puzzle. I did a little Lego puzzle, so if you fancy watching that, members, you can do. Um, I know you enjoyed the ASMR of the puzzle pieces, but that was like nail on a chalkboard for me. Really, was it? Oh, I'm ever so sorry, Sam. I feel it really frustrates me when that kind of thing happens. Mm, mm. I like not hearing the fan lol. Yes, I can see why. Planning to watch Die Hard on Monday. Yes, thank you. You're in the Die Hard as a Christmas movie camp. Loving it. Loving it, Sam. Oh, what a classic that movie is. Yes, first one this week. Like that version too. That one and Scrooged. Oh, Scrooged is funny. Bill Murray's hilarious, isn't he? I like the song they sing at the end as well. Sorry about cat, but with sweet melodies to my ears. Perhaps it's the combination of my cat ears and bat ears. Could be, could be. Ultra sensitive. Your powers are amazing. Clearly, you want to start the controversy whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I think the answer is yes. So do I. Absolutely, 100%. Yes, it is. Sounds wonderful, but I'd be up for a puzzle ASMR live stream. Yeah, I was there too. Yeah, good. Oh, you were in the test live stream, were you, Cara? I don't remember seeing you in the chat. Okay, I finished my masterpieces puzzle and I'm missing a piece. I'm going to lurker mode to find it. Wish me luck. Oh, good luck. I hope you find it. No controversy and hats. Christmas and Santa hats. I like the Home Alone movies. Yeah, me too. What about Gremlins? Do you put that in the Christmas movie category? I would actually, yeah. I would, although I've not seen Gremlins for years. I quite enjoy the Christmas Chronicles. They're good with Kurt Russell. Love Die Hard, especially at Christmas time. I know I'm going to need to watch that now. I've only had time to watch one. I've just watched Muppets Christmas Carol, but I actually quite enjoy White Christmas as well, the movie White Christmas. And when I was a kid, we used to watch Santa Claus the movie, and that's kind of a classic from my childhood. Can quote a lot from that film. Starting to feel the strain on my right shoulder from all that sorting. I applaud you, Vicky, for puzzling for 24 hours. Oh yeah, it hurt my it was sore on my back eventually. Sometimes the chat doesn't work. Oh, oh, that's odd. I wonder why. That's off. Sorry about that, Cara. It's nice to know you were there, but I'm sorry I had no idea you were there. You found it. Good. Congrats. I'm so scared this section will have missing pieces. Picked up so many from the floor and I've had a sweater on that knocks them off. I I don't know whether to tell you or not. I'm having a bit of a missing piece nightmare myself at the moment. I'm not worried about this one yet. Hopefully, I won't need to. Um, but it's possible that I have some missing in my wildlife puzzle, and that makes me really sad. I didn't know whether or not to say anything. I haven't finished it yet. I haven't finished it yet, and I know I'm not one that goes into a mad panic when I think I can't find that piece. It must be missing. I been puzzling along enough to sort of be quite like, usually the turn up. Usually the turn up. But I'm pretty certain there are some that I'm going to have to use the missing piece service with Educa or Educa or however you pronounce it. Not sure how we agreed we were pronouncing it. Um, but yeah, and it's been quite, yeah, it's been quite saddening. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. So yeah, missing piece conversations are a bit triggering for me at the minute. Not that you do, I know, I understand that. But yeah, oh, mm, it's very sad. But it not completely. Obviously, it's not an insurmountable thing. I know that I can get replacement pieces, but it's a little frustrating given that I'm on the last two sections and every other section I have built has been complete. Um, why now? Why now? Very sad, but one of those things, I guess. Just one of those things. Right, I am starting to come down now with this. Yes, I think that goes there with this portal. There's quite a few areas where it goes. Wait, does that go there? No, that doesn't go there. It doesn't. Looks like it does, but it doesn't. It goes there. There's quite a few areas where you can see sky through it, so I'm getting a bit confused where the sky finishes. Not sure. I don't know if there's another layer. So I've got a couple of pieces here with the blue in from the neighbouring section, but I don't know if there's like another. Oh no, there isn't. It's just that single layer. But that doesn't go there. Maybe it goes further up. Or maybe it goes there. No, it doesn't go there. It must be there. Ah, yes, it does. Woo. Okay, well that's nice coming together. Don't know. Yeah, it's annoying, eh? Sometimes I struggle to get it, like, it'll default to the comments. Like, it's like either you can see the comments or you can see the chat, and it will, like, default to the comments. And sometimes it takes a while to swipe, like, it won't kind of, recognize what I'm trying to do. And sometimes I have to make the screen bigger, and then click the chat symbol on there, and it'll take me to it. It's just finding different ways around it. I don't know if that's just because I use an iPad, and sometimes it's a bit glitchy. I really love National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That will also be a classic for me. Yeah, that sounds good. My yearly repeat movie for Christmas is The Miracle on 34th Street. Yeah, that's a good one as well. Educa does have a missing piece service. Yeah, I know they do. I know. Puzzle Me This. John used it, didn't he? But it seemed to take an age for him to get his pieces. I really hope it doesn't take that long for me to get mine if I need to use it. I know. I know it's devastating. It's devastating, Winter. Everyone pray to the puzzle gods that Vicky finds her missing pieces. I've had a good look. Now, the reason I think this, even though I haven't finished the puzzle yet, is because, as you know, I'm building it in two sections, but I've kept the pieces separate. And yesterday, I put in every piece I had of section 9. Section nine's done. Section 8 is still needs to be finished. Section nine's done, except for three pieces. And they're all next to each other. And they're all on the edge of the section. Which makes me think that possibly it might be a manufacturer's thing. I did look. I did have a good look around. With the wildlife puzzle, there's a very real danger of having pieces laying on top of the puzzle that you just don't see. It's like they just disappear because it's such a busy puzzle. Um, there was a piece that I couldn't find laying on top of the section 8. It was from section 9, but it was laying on top of a built bit of section 8. Couldn't see it. I rubbed my hand across it, and there it was. And I managed to find that piece, and that's happened a couple of times where pieces have just fell off my boards, and yeah, and they've ended up on top of the puzzle, and it's like, oh, I better do my sweep, see if I can find it. But I couldn't find those. And it just the fact that they're at the edge of the section and they're three together makes me think. I mean, it is possible they might have got mixed up with Section Eight's pieces, but I don't think so. So that's what makes me a bit more certain. But I'm going to finish Section 8 and see. And if I need to use the service, I need to use the service. But I'm really hopeful. I'm kind of hopeful that with me being closer to Spain, which is where Educa puzzles are from, I'm hopeful that I might get it a bit quicker than John did 'cause I had to travel further to get to John. I know they just send it normal post, but it's so frustrating. Suze, the original or the later one? I watched the original after rewatching the remake. It's interesting how much they changed it to fit with the times. Oh no, not the wildlife puzzle, I hope not. I know. I know, and imagine that, right? I didn't even finish with section 10. I did section 10 before section 9, and it's like I've finished on the one that has the missing pieces. How, like, what are the chances? Oh no. I know I have some missing pieces in the edge of 6 portals. My dog stole them. I have my fingers crossed that she's dropped them somewhere around the house. Yeah, I don't think that it's the cat. Um, I mean, it is possible that they've fallen somewhere, but I've looked in all the obvious places. Well, that's bad. I know. I know. Hi, Augustine. You snuck in. How you doing? Oh God, Vicky, I hope they're all there. I know. The puzzle I'm doing, I did the book first and the pillows. Loving this puzzle. Cozy Christmas retreat. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. Have you checked the floor, under the furniture? Did Grace take it? So I'm 99.9% certain that Grace didn't have anything to do with it. I don't. It's rare Grace gets in here, especially when the wildlife puzzle is out. Um, I've checked all around the floor, and in other places where I thought it might have gone, like boxes and stuff that I thought it might fell into. There is one more thing I'm going to check, um, and that is because I build puzzles on top of the wildlife puzzle. And whatever puzzle I'm doing on the board, I build other puzzles on top, like this, for example. But like, let's say my 1,000 piece puzzles that I do, and then I finish them, and then I take them apart and put them away. And they're sitting on a board on the table when I do that. But sometimes I wonder if maybe I accidentally pick up a piece. If well, I don't often wonder that. It's more likely that the piece from the 1,000 piece puzzle is going to end up on the table with wildlife. But I do have the last couple of 1,000 piece puzzles that I've done on the live streams over there in the corner. So I think I might just check those bags and see if I haven't picked up a couple. But I mean, what are the chances of having three together that I've accidentally misplaced? I don't think that's likely. I think that's a manufacturer's thing. Because wouldn't they be? Yeah, they'd be more likely to just be from all over the puzzle rather than three right next to each other. I watched both, but really like the 1994 remake. They may not be missing, Vicky. Remember, you found a piece in the puzzle you were working on live at the time, so that could be the case. Yep, yep. And I thought about that too. I actually checked as well. Check the boxes. Yeah, we'll see. I could be wrong, but we'll see. I like it too, Suze. I believe Scrooge movies are good. Miracle on Street. Yeah, 34th Street. You finished a section. Congrats. Yeah, thank you. I have been working on it. This is why I've been a bit AWOL on Discord. I have been solidly doing wildlife. Just solidly. All day I've been doing wildlife. And I literally stopped doing it to do this. Just been puzzling all day. Not quite solid 24 hours or anything like that. I've been pretty heavily working on wildlife. And I've only got about 500 pieces left of section 8 to put in. It's almost done. It's almost done. Oh, that sounds suspicious if the pieces are connected. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought as well. Grace is innocent until proven guilty. Well, Grace, to be fair, Grace is really just a bit sort of accidentally destructive because he walks on them and lays on them and rolls around on them. He doesn't tend to eat them or nab off with them. He usually just wants my attention, so he just rolls around. So I don't think it would have been him. And if he ever is in here, when I put him out, I always make sure he's not got any stuck to him. Well, entering the harbour, have to leave you all. Oh, have a lovely time. I hope you get where you're going safely. Good luck with the pieces. Thank you, Claudia. We'll see what happens. Enjoy North New Zealand. Yeah, here, here. Dealing with postal services, We've arrived at that the seller has to contact the delivery services and hopefully find a way to get it back. So now I can just sit and hope for the best. Yeah. Oh gosh. Vinted support has been a negative amount of helpful. Oh gosh. Yeah, they're not the best, are they? Yes, they are missing. I had that too in the Graphica puzzle. What, you had some pieces missing that were like in a cluster? Clark, did you get your fun jobs puzzle? Not sure what you mean, fun jobs. The one time I had several connected pieces from the border section missing, it was a manufacturer error. Got the puzzle replaced. Well, off and gone. Have fun. Yeah, yeah. I'll get it sorted. I will. Have a lovely time, Claudia. Hope you made sure you didn't have any pieces stuck to you. I know how hoodies and long sleeve shirts can be. Yep, yeah. And again, I'm usually pretty good with that. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Sorry, I'm doing a lot of chatting today, and I should puzzle. I should puzzle. Um, but here's a question actually on this subject. Um, that I might as well ask while we're all here. If I finish it and there's missing pieces, let's say there is, um, should I film the whole putting it all together thing in the hall? Take it, put the whole thing together, even with missing pieces, do everything I was planning to do. Um, and then when I get the missing pieces through, just add them and, show you it like with the added pieces in and blah, blah, blah. Or should I wait to put it together until I have the missing pieces? Bearing in mind that that could take a little while. Like you might not see the whole thing together for a little while if I wait for the missing pieces, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? So, I mean, this is something I could put to a vote. And again, I might have them, but I don't think I do, but I might. I mean, I can stay positive, I guess. But yeah, what would you all want me to do in that scenario? Would you rather me wait, or would you rather me put the whole thing together and see it in all its glory, and then I'll add the missing pieces in later? Um, I mean, I could be lucky. It could, might be that they'll come pretty quick. As I say, Puzzle Me This John was a lot further from Spain than I am, but who knows? I don't know. I don't know if distance makes a difference, really. Mm. Happens to me, stick to your clothes. Yeah, it's happened to me before. As in, yes, I think yours are missing. Yeah, no, I think you're right. My daughter found a missing piece in the dressing gown pocket she had not been wearing at the time. Yeah, I see. I checked all my pockets too. I checked my dressing gown pocket. I checked my jammies pockets. I checked the pockets I was wearing. I checked other pockets. Like I've checked everything I can think of. And like when I lean on it, like I'm wearing a jumper now, I will, like just as a matter of course, I will get up and rub my arm and make sure there's nothing stuck to me. I kind of just do that habitually most of the time. I had two large pieces that were connected on a puzzle once that was missing. I'm pretty sure it came that way. Yeah, because these are green pieces. So I wouldn't have even been touching them until very recently. They would have been some of the last to go in. And as far as I know, that little cluster wasn't sitting together. Like losing all three next to each other, it just seems unlikely. Normally, I assume I lost a piece, but connected pieces makes me wonder more. Yeah. Well, yeah, because that would be my assumption too, Ashley. I would do the video for section 8, 9 and wait for missing pieces before the full assembly. Yeah, I will do the video, whether I have the pieces or not. Um, but yeah, it's the full assembly bit that I'm wondering about. Agreed, Clark. What do you prefer? Yeah, well, it's a good question because I really wanted this to be the thing that I went out, out of 2025 with. I wanted it to be, here it is. I did it. I finished it in 2025. This is the highlight of the my puzzling year kind of thing. I wanted it to be like the bang at the end of the year. But it just doesn't feel quite like that when there's pieces missing from the puzzle. Do you know what I mean? I just don't feel like I'm gonna have the same feelings about it. Does that make sense? But I'm disappointed that I can't do my end of the year bang. If you see what I mean? Unless it comes before the end of the year. I mean, I suppose that's a possibility. Um, that it, if that's a possibility, then great. But if not, my instinct is to wait until I've got the pieces. But you'll see the two completed sections. Uh, oh, jeez, you'll see the two completed sections um in the video if you see what I mean, or completed bar however many pieces. I hope section eight's complete. Oh. Wait, yeah, good question. I'm not sure. Wait for the pieces, I'd say, to see if you get any updates on the delivery. You can always make a video of it all, minus missing pieces, if you find that takes too long. Yeah, no, I think I'm thinking wait for the missing pieces until full assembly. Yeah, I'm with you on that. That was my instinct, Sam, in answer to your question. I watched a YouTube today when husband came into his pregnant wife's room when she was finishing a 1000 plus puzzle. He stole a piece, picked it up and stuck it to her cheek. He laughed at her confusion. I said to Freya earlier, she came in and I said, Frey, you and Jasper wouldn't have, picked up three pieces of this puzzle as a prank and, are going to surprise me with them another time. She went, no, I just wouldn't do that. It was like, okay, that's good to know. Worthwhile checking. Will the pieces fit perfectly with replacements? It seemed to with John. He's the only person I know of that's used the service. I mean, obviously he put it on YouTube, so and that was a big giant puzzle. It seemed to fit fine, I think. So I would think so. Do you think a judge would understand the murder? What? Sorry. Let me read that again. Um, I don't mind either way. We've waited so long, so if you want to show a complete puzzle, just do that. Judgment. I don't get what you mean, Sybil. Have I missed something? I say wait for missing pieces, but put a time limit on it. If it takes too long, then just film it. Think that's your answer then? Wait, yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, as I say, I hope. Does anybody know off the top of their heads how long it took for John to get his? I seem to think it was quite a while. Yes, I think we all can feel you on that. I'm thinking do as you would normally. The piece may take a while to arrive. It would become part of one of your puzzle haul videos. Just means you will have to put it all together again. Yeah, that's true. Or not. Oh, Green Portal is coming along nicely. Yeah, it is. It's coming along well. Mm. Mm. At least it would be if I was actually doing it. Doing a lot of chatting today. That goes there. That goes on that side because you can see the orange portal in there, or yellow, yellowy orangey. I do have some transition pieces with the orange side here, but these are mostly a bit darker. And I've got some with the blue side as well. There. Mm. Uh-huh. Freya's a good gal. She looked at me gone out like she couldn't really understand why I'd asked. Was it the border between 8 and 9 or 9 and 10 they're missing from? If between 8, I'd expect in section 8 still to do. No, it's the border between 9 and 10. They're down here actually, just roughly where I'm pointing, under the board. There's 3. There's like 2 on the very edge and then 1 second row in. It's like a backwards L shape. I'm very good at making replacement pieces, so missing pieces don't bother me that much. Yeah, I've not tried to do that yet, actually. I think I'd rather use the service for this particular puzzle, but I will have to try that one day. See if I can make my own piece. My son stole a piece yesterday evening, but he knows Mummy doesn't like him messing with her puzzles, so I quickly got it back. Regica has a very normalized setup to get the image to always line up, so replacement pieces will always line up with at most like 0.1 millimeter difference from what I've seen. Well, okay, so that's reassuring. I mean, it definitely worked for John. Taking off. Safe flight, Matt. Safe flight. Hope it goes well. Safe travels. Or die trying. No, no, don't do that. It'll take a few months. It took a few months for John to get the missing piece, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I thought it did too. I thought it was months. Ravensburger seems to be trying something similar now, with how little of the middle line 6 portals and the wolves puzzle has. Yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a lot better, isn't it? He waited almost 3 months. I see. Oh, 3 months? Wait that long? The murder of the missing pieces. Yes, I get you. It's like a game of Cluedo. I think Grace stole the pieces in the living room using a candelabra somehow. Well, that would be a neat trick since I don't even own a candelabra. Oh, that was funny. Mm. Right, okay, that's overlapping onto the next board, so I'm just gonna move that over a wee bit. I'm starting to get there with this section, with this top bit, I should say. So I'm hopeful I should be able to just move down. There's a piece there that it would be useful to fit in. I don't know if I've got it in here though. It looks a little bit too grey. I do have a tiny bit of border in these pieces though. I'll pop those down there. Sorry if I'm off the camera here. I've got a little pile of pieces of sky down here. There we go. Um, that's good. Now then, where are you? There you are. And this piece, that's kind of bugging me. Oh, it goes there. Ah, there we go. Well, that attaches it at least. And that goes there. Okay, so that goes there. It's still quite brightly coloured, even at this point. I can't fit that in yet, though. Not quite sure where that goes. Um, there's like birds in the border of this one. You can see the wings. And I can't quite figure out yet where these go. So what we'll do is we'll pop these down here and I'll go for the next colour, which is like medium green. Hopefully I can fit all these pieces on here. Be so good to doing a massive puzzle to find out a piece is missing. I know, and the last sections that I do as well. Like I just think it's so funny that I didn't do them in numerical order. I did it up to 7, and I went to 10. Then I did 8 and 9, and it's 9 where I find them, or where I don't find them, as the case may be. Like just I think that would have made the build for number 10 like, you know, I don't know, less exciting to do because there'd be no point. Like if I discovered it, say I discovered it in section 3, like some missing pieces, there'd be no point me ordering them until I'd done the whole puzzle. Because then, what if there were others? Like you might as well just wait and order them all at once. So I don't know. I think that would have been even worse. Right, I'm pulling out transition pieces and I'm trying to sort of discern the gradient a bit because there's different shades of green here in this medium green category. if you like. Um, and I'm just trying to sort of figure out which ones go a bit closer to the top. I think the lighter sky parts go down on the left for the most part. It's a bit of the blue portal. Um, well, we've got those together. Ah, oh, right, okay. I can actually attach that there. So that's good. And that stays that side because that's got blue portal on. Uh, I'm not sure about that one. Wait, does that go there? It does. And that goes there. Okay, well that's handy. That's handy that they fit. Maybe I can, using this border, I can eventually attach that butterfly. That would be good. Possibly. There we go. So, did I? No. No. Not yet. No. Yes. Actually thought that didn't go there, but it does. A really thin piece of sky there. I'm trying to use the sky transition pieces to sort of help me along here. And I'm assuming the grey ones are on this side, although I don't know if all the grey ones are. No, I think they mostly are. It's mostly white on the left and grey on the right. Oh, that goes there. Okay. We're getting more blue transition bits. Is that right? That might even go there. Oh, don't know that goes there. I think I put the wrong piece in there. Well, gone into the zone a bit, guys. Hope you don't mind. No. Right, I'm getting like two and three bits together here and there. Ah, that's good. That's in. That goes further up. Yeah, there we go. There must be a bit that juts in where that goes. Yeah, it's kind of here-ish. Here-ish. There. I see, I managed to fit that bit in. Um, that goes in there. Does it? Yes, it does. So that must go a wee bit further along. Ah, brill. Okay. Well, that's good. I got those white bits out. That attaches there. Um, now I feel like I've got too much of this side. Oh no, it's not that. It's just that I'm too far down. There we go. That's better. I was too far down. Where's that bit? That should be really obvious, but I can't see it. Eh. Okay, there's the bit that goes in there. Does that go there? Yes, I think it does. And I think that might go there. Sort of like that. Again, that's maybe I've got that in the sky pile. Or maybe it's in there. But that doesn't fit there. Ah, uh, haha. Okay. Got there in the end. Got there in the end. So cute. My great niece took her first steps. Aww. Ah, yay. Oh, it's all fun and games now. Great milestone to witness. Absolutely. I mean, compared to Underwater Paradise, it's almost no line. Well, yeah, Underwater Paradise is kind of ridiculous. It is a wee bit ridiculous. What's the other one the one that's just been re-released? Jungle Animals or something? What's one? There's a force field down the middle. Maybe they only do it to wildlife, fish and wildlife. Thank you. They live in Vermont. Oh, 12 months member. Wait, is it 12 months? Wow. That's amazing, Winter. Thank you. How did people find the join between the two sections on Six Portals? I've just started the frame of the blue portal and having trouble working out where they join to the green. I've not. Well, I'm just kind of working on that just now. Although I'm coming from the left side. Um, I mean, I'm finding it fine so far. Not had an issue up to now. Right. So that, gosh, these greens are just like really. It sort of goes. It almost goes bright, dark, bright, and then dark again. This one's throwing me a bit. I feel like the gradient on this one is more gradual and it just gradually gets darker. This I feel like it's like lighter, darker, lighter, darker, lighter, darker. It's a wee bit. It's throwing me a bit. That goes on that side there. It's really just colours just helping me now. Oh, it fell off. See now that? Oh, that goes further up. That's why I couldn't find where that went. Uh, does that go there? I think that might go there. And I think I've got some bits in the. Oh, now then. Hang on. Ah, here we go. There. Now it attaches. Woohoo! Getting there. Right, that's the. Okay, so there's a wee bit of the border. There's a wee bit. There's a wee bit. There's a wee bit. I'm just rummaging through the sky pile just to see if I can find tiny bits on the prongs with, or on the side with the border of the portal. So no, I'm not having any problem with that at the moment, Sandra, not from the left side anyway. I was going to talk about that a bit actually, about the shape of pieces on a dividing line. So as you know, or most of you will know, being large piece count puzzlers, there are um there are dividing lines, A, between sections, but in some cases between repeat cuts. And so what I find is that there is usually, I don't think that's going to fit. I don't think it attaches, it's not close enough. It goes around about, wait a minute, it's not even the right way round. No, it still won't attach. It goes around about there-ish. So like for example, in my Penelope Waits and also in my Life puzzle by both by Edgar, um, there was there was it was obvious where the divide was because the pieces A didn't line up, and so it would be a grid cut puzzle, but that would be the one area where the corners don't meet. So that's a giveaway. And that can throw me sometimes because it'll be like, well, I'm sure that fits there. But then I can't quite understand why the piece doesn't appear to be the right shape, but it still fits and it still goes there. But it's because it's on a dividing line. Now that's fine if it's just a puzzle in one bag. You wouldn't necessarily notice that on this, where the center line is here. And obviously the next bit of the puzzle is in a separate bag. But you can tell still that the pieces go on some kind of dividing line because with Ravensburger anyway, and I mean I find this is the case with the 9,000 pieces as well. They tend to be the side that on the dividing line, the right hand side in this case, tends to be a bit more squared off. You won't really get a wavy line with the Ravensburger. And the prongs are maybe just slightly smaller. In this case, they're also a little bit wider, the pieces, and the prongs So if we use this wasn't one, can't speak. I'm going to zoom in a bit. If we use this was, oh, what is wrong with me? If we use this as an example, the prongs is kind of, it's not in the middle, it's a bit further over to the left. So they're a bit lopsided, I guess, is the best way to describe it. It's the same with, not that one, like that one. That prong's central, but that one isn't. That's a way off to the left. So you just kind of like different puzzles have different sort of tells, if you see what I mean. And that's what I find with the Ravensburger. So you can kind of tell which pieces go along the dividing line. That and the fact that, of course, I can see a little bit of the blue portal peeking into the prongs. So that's a giveaway as well. But I thought I would just talk a bit about that. Um, in case you were interested. But Clementoni is different again because if I recall, it's been a while since I've done a multi-panel Clementoni. I've not done one since Disney Orchestra. Um, I think with those ones, they're like the opposite of Ravensburger, and you can tell those centerline pieces because they're very wavy. Like they're like more wavy than normal. So instead of being this kind of squared off straight line like in Ravensburgers, it's the opposite. Pretty certain that's the case with Clementoni. So they're different again. So you get to know kind of what puzzle company does what. Um, but yeah, as I say, it's been a while since I've done a Clementoni. Right. So that must go way further down. Mm, okay, I would like to get those bits attached, but I can't quite see how to attach them yet. Oh, well, that goes there. That goes there. That's obvious because you can see the yellow mountain in it. Oh, that goes up there. Mm. How do you fit in? Is there something? Am I just not seeing a really obvious piece? Uh, oh, oh, that goes there. Then that goes there. And we've got that there. Okay, well, I'm just going to go with it. Whatever comes to me, I'll just go with it. Okay, so they go there. I thought they might go that side, but there must be a lighter bit on this side. That must go this side because that's got orange in it. Ooh. Right. Okay, so the portal's quite thick here, you can tell because it's like three pieces deep. Um that looks like a squared off bit. It is. So even though I couldn't see blue portal in that one, you could still tell it was a centerline piece. There was just something a wee bit different about it. That's too dark to be up there. I'm getting a little row of pieces together down here. And that looks also like it might be a centerline piece. Yes, it is. Maybe I could attach it using this row, but I can't seem to figure out how to attach this yet. I don't. I think maybe I need to just be going a bit further down. Uh, right. Okay. Yeah, that goes there. So where's that? I need to find that. Um, I think there's maybe one more piece that goes in there that I need to find before I can attach those. This is assuming I've even got it in the right pile. I don't know about that. Ah, there it is. Okay. Think that's how it goes. I think. Ah, that's quite a light one. There we go. Oof. I'm thinking I might do the frame pieces next and then put them in rows as well till I get the boards to puzzle on. Yeah, I did that. Often I won't bother with the edges, but with this one, I'm finding having them relevant to the portal I'm doing. Um, it's kind of handy just to have them done. I can't tell a puzzle line. Usually by the second section, I can just see the dividing line. Something I like about this puzzle is that the line halfway up the section isn't as easy to notice as an older large piece count Ravs. It not as easy to notice how. I mean, this is a collage, so the line just kind of sits directly between the two middle portals. But are you talking about like piecewise? It's not as obvious on the pieces, like the shapes. Vicky is dishing out some puzzle knowledge. Yeah, well, I'm hoping it'll help. I mean, I'm probably already telling you what you already know, but not everybody does. Oh my, I've done 184 pieces this evening, and then all the sorting with extra sorting, so I think I will stop puzzling for today. Yeah, you do often find you do more than you think you do. I mean, I've been like that with wildlife, but I think it's just because I've been so hard at work on it. It's felt like it's gone slow, but actually, I've been putting a good lot of pieces in. It's also at that point as well where I am not dealing on one particular section. I'm all over the puzzle. So, you can't sort of see as much progress because it's all over the place. Give yourself a puzzle break. Yeah. Sometimes you do. You need a wee breather. I'm above the 35th piece from the bottom of the puzzle in case anyone did this puzzle and didn't even notice the line. Oh, the horizontal line. Yo, yeah. No, I've barely noticed that. I only noticed it because I counted the amount of pieces because I've literally split the puzzle in half to fit on the boards. Um, so I've gone along the center line, but it's not as noticeable as on, say, like I really noticed it on the Artistic Mickey puzzle, the horizontal line. Again, it was more sort of straight and not always aligned. I don't mean the image, I mean the shapes. But no, it's not as obvious on this one. Definitely not as obvious. It just seems pretty smooth. Don't forget to like everyone. Oh, thank you. You'd think I'd remember by now, wouldn't you? Ashley, I'm awesome. Hope you're awesome too. Did you have a nice Thanksgiving? Oh yeah, that was something I meant to ask. Did everyone who celebrated Thanksgiving have a lovely one? Quiet with family and good food. Oh, that sounds good. We love quiet and we love food. We do indeed. Mm, we do indeed. Right. Okay. Just keep it on. Keep it on. I'm gonna try and figure out these colours. And as best I can. I definitely am not finding this. I found the landscape easier on this portal, but literally all the rest, the outside of it, the sky, not as easy on this portal as on uh thingy, thingamy, the yellow one. Gosh, I am really struggling to think of words just recently. It's terrible. I frustrate myself. I was there was a song playing on my Echo device earlier, and Freya came in, and she likes to comment on how bad my music taste is and stuff, and there was a song playing, and to be honest, I'll ask for a song and then I'll kind of forget about it, and it just plays stuff of its own free will, and then I suddenly sort of stop and I think, because I listen to it while I'm puzzling, and I'll think, why am I listening to this? And anyway, this song was on, and it was one of the songs that the girls in Pitch Perfect. Have you seen Pitch Perfect, the movie Pitch Perfect, where they sing a cappella? And it's one of the songs that they sing, and it was playing, and I said to Freya, I said, "Do you remember this song from Thingy?" And she went, "From what?" And I went, "That movie that I can't remember the name." And she went, "Well, how am I supposed to know what you're talking about?" I was like, it's we've seen the movie. It's about the girls who sing." And then she went, "Yeah," and I was like, "What was it sing a cappella?" She went, "Oh, Pitch Perfect." I was like, "Yeah, that one. Do you remember this song from that?" She went, "No." I was like, "Okay then." It was all a bit pointless, really. Pointless discussion. But it just the words just flee your mind. They just go, and you're like, I don't know what I was thinking, what I was saying, what I'm trying to get across. And I sound like a crazy person. Right, now these colours are definitely this kind of area, but it's hard to tell when you're dealing with like just purely the border, and I don't have any sky to go on, or the neighbouring portal. I don't have that to go on. Then I'm not sure if it goes that side or that side because the colours kind of match on opposite sides. Mm, right, hang on, does that go there? It does. Yes. Yes. Does that go there? It does. Right, there's a tiny bit of sky on that piece. Oh, they're quite bright, those ones. That goes there, and that goes there. Okay, glad I found those. And they go there. Uh, right. Lucky I was able to think of the name of the film right there, otherwise the story probably would have frustrated you as well. You'd have been just like my daughter. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Right, I'm just gonna assume this goes down here somewhere. Oh, I think that might be. That goes up. That goes up there too. Right. Okay. I am getting somewhere here. It's looking a lot more fully formed, although I haven't filled in that sky. Just a few with like even tiny bits of border in. It's bothering me slightly that I don't have these kinds of pieces that just look like they should be so obvious. No. No. Now I've got to be careful I don't start humming the tune. I do that so often, I'll get a song stuck in my head and I really want to hum it and I can't. Can't do it. That goes there. Right, I'm thinking. Let me dive into. Oh, right. Why is that in there? Why have I done that? I don't know why I've done that. Just because I like to confuse myself, apparently. Here we go. Right, well, this is starting to fill out now that I've got pieces that I'm looking for. Okay, right. I'm getting somewhere. So these are the ones that are border with the that goes down there. The border with the orange. But I am coming to the bottom now of this. So I'm thinking pretty soon I'm going to be needing to move over here. I don't know what time we're on. What time are we? 10 to 11. Oh, well, that's not bad. That's not bad. I've actually got more done than I. Because I've been talking a lot. Which puzzle did you get, Soul? Memorable Moments is so odd with how the price goes up and down a lot. Yeah, it is all over the place, isn't it? Freya is not a mind reader. What a shame. I know, I wish she was. But we love her anyway. We do. Despite her flaws. You're probably wondering why her name's getting mentioned. I'm just hoping for another low on memorable moments this year. Right now, it's like €530 on Amazon, and that's a no. I think there were some deals on it, but um, for Black Friday. But I don't know. I don't even know if you're always really getting a deal on Black Friday. It's so hard to tell. A local store has it for €470, and I should support local businesses. Yep, agreed. 3K Providence by the Sea, 1K Seasons Greetings, 1K Disney Castle Mulan, 2K The Fantastic Voyage, 1K Beach Summer Fun. Ooh, that sounds like a good haul. I try to support my local puzzle shop whenever I can. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have that many shops locally that stock puzzles. There's a toy shop called The Entertainer that has a few puzzles, I sometimes get 500-piece ones from there, but they don't tend to update the stock very often, so they're all old ones. Um, and then Waterstones, which is a bookshop, they have some puzzles, but they're literally all book related, which is fine, but I don't always want a book puzzle. So all Scandinavians in chat know of that place. Yeah, I've heard you talk about it a lot. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I would just grin and nod. All good. I thought I'd have more to spend after I got paid. But nope. So feel a bit bad, but the prices were too good. Sometimes you just gotta do it. It's not like we're gonna discourage you. We gotta have fun, otherwise this would be depressing, lol. Life would be depressing. Yes, it certainly would. I'm looking forward to starting the advent calendars tomorrow. Woo woo! I know. Yay! Wait, it's not the first tomorrow, is it? I thought it was the 30th tomorrow. Oh wait, are you already on Sunday? Claire? Am I getting mixed up? So Monday is it? Are you on Sunday and Monday? Tomorrow's your Monday. Is that right? But yay! I know. I can't wait to start my Ravensburger one. Just the one this year. But that is fine. I can't wait to do it. Positive Monday is tomorrow in 11 minutes. Unless you're in Australia. I'm also very prone to earworms. My workmates laugh at me because I'll be working away and humming the same tune over and over. The last couple of weeks has been Teenage Dirtbag. Oh no! Now I'm gonna have that in my head. But I mind that song to be honest. But thanks, you've replaced the other one, so that's fine. It just makes me want to just sing them though. A couple of months ago, I went to a Simon and Garfunkel tribute show and had "I Am a Rock" stuck in my head for a couple of months. Oh my lord! Well, I think it'd be Cecilia for me. I like that one. Toy stores tend to mainly have smaller puzzles, and it's not my field. Well, no, but I mean, I only go in there to get 500-piece puzzles if I want to do some speed puzzling. But they're all really old ones, like from 2, 3 years ago. Sandra, I deleted mine, lol. I love that song though. A bookstore here is selling a Disney museum. Ooh. It's called Goodness me. It's not called Ravensburger. It's called Board Gamer here in Norway. Same store. Easy to pronounce. Yeah, I can pronounce that. So it's always seems so expensive in toy shops. It's so annoying, so I buy online 99% of the time. Yes, Sunday morning at the moment. Right, got ya. Yeah, it's Board Gamer here too. I just wanted to hear Vicky try to pronounce it. You're mean. You must have known I wasn't going to try to pronounce it. Honestly, Gustin, I'll be wise to you in the future next time you say it. It's 10 a.m. Sunday morning in Oz. Teenage Dirtbag's one of my favourite songs. Yeah, I like that song. Fair. 9 a.m. in Queensland. If anyone has, if anyone has read Dungeon Crawler Call series, I have Donuts version of Wonderwall that I have been singing non-stop. Have I read that right? Donuts. Are you talking about Wonderwall by Oasis? I've not heard any other version of that song. I do listen to Oasis sometimes, although that one I tend to skip over because I get really bored with it. Um, but yeah, it's just I can't. You'll probably hear me if you go into Puzzle Camp. You'll probably hear me humming away at that. But I just can't hum on my live streams. YouTube will send out the copyright assassins. Hmm. Right, so, okay, let's try and get a few of these in. That goes way up at the top. That's there. That one's there. That one's there. There we go. So I couldn't find that because it was in with those. No. Must be that one then. No, it's not that one either. That goes there. Ah, it's that one. Right. Got ya. I'm not sure where. Oh, that was that go there? Oh, it's one of the ducks. Right, okay. That goes way down there. Um, that one goes there. They all look too dark to be up here. Uh, that is a very obvious transition piece that I can't seem to find. I mean, I could have left it. I kind of just left dark ones in here, but I may have forgotten to, or just there we go. See, just never took it out. So now I feel like that goes there. No. Yes, I was right. It does. Okay, so I'm just gonna find some of the lighter ones in here. These are the darker portal pieces, but I've obviously missed a few slightly lighter ones. I'm getting a bit more, adjusting to the gradient a bit better. That goes there. As, as I say, I don't know if I've got that even on the right board. That might go over here. Oh, excuse me. That's a bit darker as well. No. Okay. I'm going to move this over here for now. That goes that side. Does that go there? Yes. Where's that? No. Hmm. I feel like I should have that. That goes there. Alright, well, this is growing nicely, this bit. I just can't seem to attach it yet. And I don't know where that bit is. Like, it should be pretty obvious. It should stand out, but I'm not seeing it. Is that it? No. That looks like a dividing line bit. Yeah, it is. Right. What's that? Like is there. Right, so that's all of the right hand side of the portal together on this board. So now all the rest will go on this side, if these even do. They're blue, so they're going to be on the bottom board. This is a big chunk that's come together, but it doesn't attach here. I can't seem to, I don't know where that bit is. It's a little frustrating. So I'm going to go back to my wee tray and see if I can find it. Oh, I've got these as well. Okay. Well, where's that one? Well, I might as well pull out these orange transition ones since I've got a nice little row of them coming together. I just can't see that one. A little confused by that. It's a wee bit brighter. I can't see it. All right. Um, so these are a few of the transition pieces that I've pulled out between um, orange and green, or I should say yellow and green. I mean, it does go a bit orange as it goes further down the actual portal itself, the border. It's quite dark, so I can't discern the colours quite as well. Nope. All right. Well, I can always shift back over. I can't seem to fill that bit in, which is a little frustrating, but not to worry. I'm sure I will get back to it. Oh, it just means I have to shuffle over a bit more so that I'm on this side. I can't actually, apart from at the bottom, I can't see as much of the actual portal to add pieces onto, if you see what I mean. I'll try and keep that up there if I can. These are my lighter bits, so I'm hoping they're a bit more obvious. That looks like it might be the fairy, maybe? Or is it the bush? There. It's the bush. I think that's it. Yeah, it is. There's another wee bit there. Quite bright leaves, these. And then, of course, we've got the blue borders that stand out quite well. There we go. So the right hand side seems to be coming together faster than the left. I'm not entirely sure why. But there we have it. I reckon this goes up at the top. or possibly even. Oh, now then, wait a minute. There. Right. Okay, so I've got a few in there. That takes me down to the bottom. I don't know where that piece is. It's very frustrating. Where's that bit? Yep. Nope. Right. Well, anyway, in any case, that goes up here. Does that go there? Nope. Doesn't either. That's fine. If I could get that attached, that would be good. This bit here, there's a bit of um there. That's it. Yay. That's attached. And that bit goes there. Oh, it's 002. Tomorrow I can start the puzzle calendar. Yes, me too. Oh no, not me too. It's not. No, it's 11:07 here, so we're an hour behind you, Soul. Forgot where I was there. Forgot it was live stream night and popped across the road for a pint. Oh, how very dare you, Thomas. It's all right. Was it a good pint? I hope it was a good pint, at least. Great job. Thank you, Cara. Yay, Guston. I hoped you did. Oh, they apparently have foam boards in stock in the store in my town. All right, that's good. Store I was in earlier today. Ah, well, back you go then. Popping in to say hi. Hello, Julie. How you doing? Looking good. Thank you so much. The 279 sec. Is that what that says? For a 70 by 100 centimeter board, I'd realistically need 6. This will get pricey. Ah, yeah. Guston, what do you need them for? Anything specific or just in general? Thomas, I hope it was a lovely drink. I know, me too. Just general use. I'll just cover my MDF board with paper instead. Hey, Moose. Vicky is definitely not afraid of the colour green coming together nicely. No, I'm not. I don't mind green. I don't have a particular affection for the colour, but I don't mind it. Seem to do a lot of green puzzles. There we go. Oh, that bit goes there. I mean, I've been working on. It was kind of weird moving over to this puzzle because I've been working so solidly on on the Educa. You get used to those pieces, you get used to the size, you get you get used to the image, and it's just like, right, I'm doing a Ravensburger now. I need to switch brains, put my Ravensburger brain in. I only really felt like that though, just because I'd been working on it for a good chunk of time. Trying to figure out. Ah, that's the butterfly. I'm trying to work out where these pieces go based on the image rather than the actual border. Trying to, being the appropriate phrase. Doesn't always go to plan. Ah, that goes there. So let's see, maybe I can put a few of these bits in. Don't think that goes there. It's quite a wide one. Ah, that goes there. It's in there. It'd be good if I could get that attached. I'm pretty sure I've got the piece in here somewhere, but I can't quite find it. Let's back there. Looking for that bit there. There's another blue one. Ah, there it is. Yay. Okay, so that's that bit attached. I spy one of the keys. There's a key there. I'm just not quite sure where it goes in the puzzle yet. I don't think it's that far down. I think it might be that side. Maybe. Oh. Oh. Got another bright bit there. No. Could be this fairy's wings. Not quite sure. Huh. Does this not puzzle come out in America soon? Like it gets released officially? Any day now. Is that right? I just realised. There we go. I really think I'm going to slow down. I seem to deal better with brighter colours. So I feel like I'm going to slow down a bit now. Now I'm getting further down the puzzle. Oh, there's a bit of dark flower. There, it goes there. So I could get some clues from the background in some cases as well. Hopefully. Does that go there? No. Goes there. And then that bit. Where are you? I don't see it. I don't see it in amongst them anyway. Maybe it's in here. What's that thing? No. There? Yes. Huh. Oh, slowing down, folks. I'm slowing down. Um, I'm kind of more and more going into this box now. I don't know if in some cases I've actually got um some bits that are more green attached to the yellow portal. Oh no, I don't. I've got a few from the orange, but not from the green. Um, I don't know why I don't have that piece. That's very odd. It could be the leftovers. I do have a leftovers pile. Let's see. Because, the border pieces are usually quite easy to spot. Um, I'm just looking to see. I think that might be one. There. Give me a second. I'm just having a wee scan of the pieces. Because ideally I need to get these in too if I can. But a lot of these are leftovers from other piles. I had kind of a miscellaneous pile with this portal, and I had some leftover like leafy pieces. A lot of these at the top, they're all kind of leafy pieces. I suspect they're going to go somewhere near the bottom. Um, oh, wait a minute. That looks like a succulent. I think that goes on the yellow section. What's that? Now then, I thought I saw that bit earlier as well. Is that it? No, but I feel like this goes in this section somewhere. I think it maybe goes in here somewhere. I'll pop it there. Eh, what about fireworks? Again, I feel like it goes in here somewhere, just not quite sure where. It's frustrating when you can't, when you know you've seen a piece. Either you've seen a piece and you spot in the puzzle where it goes, but then you can't find the piece, or you see a piece and you know in the puzzle where it goes, but you can't find the bit in the puzzle where it went. If that makes sense. I get one or the other usually. Oh, these definitely going here somewhere. I just can't see where. Eh, eh. I think they go together, but I don't know quite how, or they go near each other. Right, anyway, my initial reason for doing this was to look for actual border pieces, but I can't really see any now. That one. That one? Yes. And that looks like it might be as well. And that too, actually. Again, just not sure where it goes. Not to worry. Oh goodness, it's 20 past 11. Where did that go? It goes by so fast. I'm contemplating wishing for the boards for Christmas. I think my parents will think I'm crazy and not look for them, lol. You have to write a letter to Santa and then hand it to your parents. Sounds great, Claire. Oh, what sounds great? And what's on Monday? I pre-ordered and I will be delivered on Jan 6th. Oh, and that's when it's released in the States. Yay! January the 6th, though. Really, you don't get it in December? Can't wait for the new big puzzle to be revealed in February so we can talk about it for 8 months again. Yeah, maybe a Star Wars. Oh, that'd be cool if it was. Sounds like you're about to have an awesome day. Yep. Is the date fixed for Giant Puzzle reveal? It's not fixed, but it tends to happen in the first few months of the year. I suppose that makes sense. Gives everybody anticipation, doesn't it? Mm. Ugh. Usually because it goes up for pre-order on other sites rather than Ravensburger revealing it. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. I hope you get your puzzle boards for Christmas. Yeah, so do I. I'm sure you and Clark will keep us all well informed of new developments. Absolutely. It's usually Clark that sees them first. He's the oracle of new puzzles. Sometimes I make a pile of what I think of as very noticeable pieces as they don't get lost on me. Yeah, nicely done, Vicky. Thank you. Australian Jigsaw Puzzle Championships today. Oh, is it today? I'm just watching though. Wow. Gosh, yeah, I always forget it's later in the year, isn't it? Um, that's cool. I hope that goes well. I'd love to make it to one of those. Like, I'd love to make it to. I mean, I've been to Spain, obviously, but it'd be cool to go to like US Nationals sometime or Australian Nationals or one of the other ones. That'd be awesome. Would be awesome. Right. I don't think I'm gonna get this whole border done today, but I have got in quite a few pieces. Hopefully you'll agree. And yeah, I'll just have to keep plugging away next week and hopefully get this sky done as well. I mean, I picked out some white pieces of sky thinking I'd be able to put a few in, but I've just not even got to that point. Been chatting a bit today though. Been chatting a bit today, which is fine. Hopefully you don't mind that. Sometimes there's more chat, sometimes there's more puzzling, although I don't actually think I've done too badly. That's all done. And then I've got a bit started here and some at the bottom. I've also done a bit more organising, got a bit more separated out. So I've got these ones with the blue on, these ones with the orange on or the yellow. They're still left over. And I've separated a few sky pieces, so I can always keep them separate, ready for next time. So yeah. And I need to start kind of rummaging through my red portal pile and see what I can see in there. I've just been so swamped with wildlife. Like I really have been really trying hard to get that puzzle done. Um, and I'm almost there. I'm so close. So close. It is exciting. I can't believe about the pieces. I'm gonna try not to dwell on it too much. I'll just hope that they come that the replacement pieces that they come quickly, within weeks rather than months, and then I can get on with showing you that amazing puzzle because that is really what I want to do. I would love to show it to you. I wanted to show it to you before Christmas, before the end of the year. Um, but I don't know. I don't know if that'll be the case now. But there will be a video. Definitely, there'll be a video. Whether this piece is missing or not. I'm gonna I'll do like a full assembly thing when I get the other pieces. But anyway, right. I think I'd better leave it there. I don't think that's bad going for a couple of hours puzzling, 2.5 hours. It's looking much more formed. Thinking maybe one more week on this portal. Maybe. I don't know how long the sky's going to take. I get the feeling that sky's going to take a while. Might need to do some shape sorting on the sky pieces. Um, but yeah, I'll aim for one more week on this portal, and then the following week I can do the red one. Just hide the missing pieces with a banana. Okay, I will do. That'll probably work. Hopefully there'll be none missing in section 8, and then I don't have to put 2 bananas on. Um, Hang on, I'm looking for where I was. The Reuter sisters came over for it. Oh, did they? Wow, that's amazing. I would love to. That would be so great. You've done so much this evening. Really nice work, Vicky. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think it's come along too badly at all. Too badly. It's been good. I mean, this bit's really looking good now. So hopefully this'll really help make it look complete once I've done the border on this bit. I think you did great, Vicky. I love how this puzzle comes together. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, it is. It's really satisfying to build. I do hope your pieces turn up somewhere. I know, me too. I really do. But we'll see. We'll see. A very straight banana. Well, it's only 3 pieces. So, and they are actually in like a backwards L shape. So I think the bend in the banana would probably work. I could always put a bunch on. Just say, well, it's a big puzzle. It requires a bunch of bananas. Nice progress. Thank you so much. Press like, everyone. Thank you, Clark. We've got 200 pieces or so done on the sea portal. Yay! Good. Good. Well, that's really good going. Happy puzzling. Thank you, Clark. Vicky, some you've some awesome with so much done today. Oh, I've done awesome. It's coming together nicely. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm pleased. Oh, wait, I've got a couple here that I think might go in the yellow portal. Let me just do those. And then I will say my tatty buys. I've got, well, this one looks like a succulent piece. There. And that one looks as though it goes up here somewhere. There's like a tree that has these kind of branches, but I don't know if I might not be. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, now then, 1 second. Again, I think I might have spotted that one too. You watch. This will be one of those I've seen that piece moments, but then I won't be able to find the piece. Um, let's see if I can find it. Haha! I did find the piece. Yes. Got you. I got you. Right. Okay. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. I'm just scanning now. I'm just looking to see if I've got any others. Put the puzzle down, Victoria. Put it down. No. That's it. That's it. I've got to stop. I've got to stop. All right. Well, again, thank you all so very much for being with me tonight. It is lovely puzzling and chatting with you as always. Um, so wildlife has taken a long time. It's been quite a slog in terms of just the last kind of bunch of dark and green pieces. Not a slog, that's the wrong word. but just like not come together as smoothly as like all the animals and stuff came together. So I'm highly doubtful that I will be getting a puzzle out, a video out on it this week. What I'd like to try and do is get a different video out instead. Um, and but yeah, I mean, you know the latest on the pieces situation, and we'll see what happens. Again, maybe it's in with the Section 8 pieces. I have all of those pieces shape sorted on a board now. And when you shape sort pieces, you get to know them really well, and there have been no pieces that have stood out to me as belonging in that spot. So I don't think I have them, but I'll keep going, I'll finish, we'll see what I need to do, and I'll get the pieces ordered. But yes, there's gonna be the puzzle's gonna be done, and there's gonna be a video. It's just it won't be this week. I was hoping it would be, but it's just taken me too long. Even though I've really solidly been working on it, it's just a school. But anyway, um, so yeah, I'll attempt to maybe do a different video on something else, and we'll just take it from there. But thank you again for being here for the live. I'll be back on Monday with a live stream of the Wildlife's Little Sibling, the 3000 piece version. And I will be back Thursday with the Christmas puzzle that I've been doing. That's a lovely puzzle that's been coming along nicely, and I'm very pleased with this. I will take a picture of this so that you can see progress after week 7. I think we're on week 7 now. That's crazy. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thank you all so much again. Please press like if you enjoyed, and happy puzzling. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your days, everyone.